let's get to the interesting facts about angels. In Daniel chapter 10, Gabriel says to Daniel, from the first day you set your thoughts, another version says you set your heart to seek understanding. The answer was given, but for 3 weeks I was detained. So angels can be detained. Now, if they can be detained for 3 weeks, yet the answer was given on the first day, it means angels can be delayed. Sometimes what you consider a delay from God is actually not a delay from God, it's a delay from an angel. And some of you do not know that your answer already left God's hand. Your answer is no longer with God, but your answer is with an angel, and that angel can be detained and that angel can be delayed. Remember, when we are dealing with the ministry of angels, angels have their own realm, or there is a realm called the everlasting realm, and that is the angelic realm. The first realm that we know is the realm of God, and we call it the realm of what? The realm of eternity. And that is because God is not subject to time, right? So eternity means past, present, future, all existing in the now. So that's where God is. He's not subject to time. He does not age. That's why a day is like what? 1,000 years. 1,000 years is like what? A day. So God himself is not affected by time. Million of years before God can be like 10 minutes or even a second. So he lives, he exists in that realm. Now, after the realm of God, which is the realm of eternity, we have the realm of angels. We call it everlasting because angels have a beginning, but angels don't have an end. Angels don't die. They don't have an end. So that angelic realm is right there just after the realm of God. Then we have the realm of men, okay, which is the realm of time where you and I are. But then again, there is a thin realm between our realm, which is the realm of men, and the realm of angels. So there is another realm there. It's called the realm of all spirits, or we call it the celestial realm. This is where all kinds of warfare take place. That's why Paul says we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but he says principalities, powers, rulers of darkness. He even says spiritual wickedness. Okay, so if you read Ephesians 6 and you read verses 12, you realize that Paul says against, meaning these are different types of entities. He does not put them together in one basket. So these are different entities with different functionalities. So what powers do is not what principalities do. But still we are at war, not fighting against what we see, but fighting against these unseen evil diabolic forces. But he tells us where. He says in the realms of the spirit. But the realms of the spirit he's talking about is not God's realm. It is this realm that is between angelic realm and men realm. It's called the celestial realm. It's the realm of all spirits. That is where spiritual warfare takes place. So every time an angel leaves the realm of angels to come down to where you are, angels will have to pass through that realm. And that is where spiritual warfare happens. So no angel comes down without passing through that realm. It is in that realm that destinies are redirected. It is in that realm that destinies are stolen. It is in that realm that destinies are delayed. It is in that realm that prophecies are suspended. Prophecies are put on hold. God is not a liar. But there are certain prophecies that for them to come to pass, an angel must leave the realm of angels and come to the realm of men to facilitate matters. But until that angel comes, that prophecy will not come to pass. And it will look like the one who prophesied never heard from God, or you did something wrong, yet it was your angel that never showed up. So a lot of people fail to function, fail to move with their angels because they don't understand what I'm teaching you now. Angels can be detained. Your own angel can be detained in the spirit. Your own personal angel. And you move in the realm of men without your own personal angel. How do I know that your angel can leave you? The Bible says in the book of Matthew chapter 18, do not look down on these young ones, for their angels present themselves before my Father in heaven. One says, I thought my angel was always with me everywhere I go. Yes, but here's what you need to know. In Acts 12:7, when an angel was released to go and release Peter, the Bible says when Peter knocked at the door, there was a certain damsel named Rhoda who said to the prayer team, Peter is knocking at the door. And the prayer team said what? It is not Peter, but what? His angel. So they believed that Peter is still in prison, but the one knocking is Peter's angel. And they believed that is Peter's angel because the lady said what? I heard his voice. Then they said it's not Peter's voice, but the angel of Peter. Look at the kind of church that God himself was dealing with. A church that was spiritually sensitive. So angels can be detained. Angels can be delayed. Number 3, angels can be arrested in the realms of the spirit. Gabriel is not a regular angel, normal angel, ordinary angel. No, we know him to be an archangel too. We know that he is Gabriel, and El is the name of God, as we know. So he is one of the angels that stands in the presence of God. But the prince of the kingdom of Persia did not care. I mean, he was Gabriel by himself, but the prince of the kingdom of Persia, not for 21 minutes, brothers and sisters, for 21 days, he was dealing with him. Just in case you never read that chapter to finish it, let me help you finish it now. Gabriel did not defeat the prince of the kingdom of Persia to go to Daniel. He actually called for a backup. Don't ask me if he used spiritual 911. I don't know. But all I know, he called for a backup. And he called for a backup. He did not call any angel. He called Michael. Because he knew that if things were to happen, Michael is needed. I can't be dealing with Uriel and Zazael and all these people and Abaddon and all these people. I need Michael right now. Michael to the rescue. Michael did it, and Michael went there. And Gabriel was able to get to Daniel. And listen to what he says to Daniel. He says, as I am talking to you, Michael is still fighting. I will have to go now to help him. I thought Michael would just mambarascat this prince of Persia, and the prince of Persia will surrender at once, and Michael will go up. Even when Gabriel was coming down, there was still war. I wish you could understand what we are talking about. The ministry of angels. This is bigger than what people think. We are at war with unseen forces. Jesus himself said a statement, and this statement baffles me. He said, how can one enter into a strong man's house and plunder his goods? Then another translation says, how can one enter into Satan's house and plunder his goods, except he first bind Satan? Then he will plunder his good. Meaning you cannot just come in. There will be war. Expect war. You know, if Satan had the guts, the audacity to start war in heaven, what makes you think he will not start war in your life?